Hello everyone and welcome to the Home Nations Blood Bowl Open roster reveal. You know, a title that gets easier every time I say it. We have 220 rosters to go through. Oh my god. Hence why this might be a three-part series. But you know, thankfully there's only like what 30 different races. So once you see a couple of them, right, they'll be all the same, right, guys? Everyone will pick the absolute optimal roster every time, and I'll actually have nothing to say. I'll just be like, oh, that's an undead team, cool, that's a necro team, brilliant. And we'll be done in 20 minutes, easy. Yours is the best, Badgie, is it? We'll see. Do wonder if I want to make... I slightly adjusted everything since the last stream. No slander. Okay, I'll try my best. I feel it's the slander is why people are actually here, though. Admittedly, I feel the slander is actually a big part of it. You know, I didn't want to say it to Jock yesterday, obviously, but you know, I felt like we could have been more outrageous. Do you know? Felt we were too timid, personally. Sorry. Right, I was just adjusting stuff. But anyway, the first team. Oh, Tarek, how are we getting on? And hello everyone else watching. So the first team we have Chris Raff and his Tartan Trailblazers. Wonder where they're coming from. No, of course, bunch of the Scottish mainstays, right? Chris and Ben and Lord Gibby and Melon. So yeah, Chris has gone for his undead. He's quite handy on the old undead. Enjoys playing him a lot. We've gone for the tree guard and the tackle. Well, we've gone for the tree ghoul build, right? Thankfully, since I spent so much time looking at these yesterday, I don't actually have to go into it too much. But yeah, pretty standard. The tree ghoul build this year. No skeletons, no Rick Reckler special. Don't really need to say much more. Yeah, it's a good roster, isn't it? Amsfeld, or Bend in on his necromantic, has gone for the blodge stack on the wolf. Very interesting. So yeah, he's gone for the blodge stack on the wolf, 4 guard, and a block and a wrestle ghoul. Yeah, and then that's the 3 rerolls then. Yeah, the 3 rerolls and the coach. It's pretty cool. Hello, Jim. How are you getting on? I felt that got very loud there, didn't it? Fierce loud altogether. Yeah, so this is quite cool, isn't it? The old blodge stack, and you know, you get both your ghouls are leveled, and maybe the correct necro build. Who's to say? But I think this is pretty close to the correct one. Yeah. And then we have Lord Gibby on the High Elves. I really like High Elves, actually, in the Underworld rule set. Been playing a lot of High Elves this year. And just having a quick look as to what I would do different here. Kick. I mean... Kick is a funny one, right? I feel like every time I see Kick, I'm kind of like, yeah, I can see the, you know, the 1 or 2 turns where it might be helpful, right? The 1 or 2 instances where it's helpful. But like, wrestle and dodge is useful like 10, 11, 12 turns a game, right? Whereas kick, you might genuinely only use it once. I don't rate it very highly. Similarly, the wrestle tackle catcher, I quite like a good old wrestle strip ball catcher. Maybe like wrestle strip ball, wrestle frenzy. You know, I think they're the options. Wrestle tackle, Yeah, so I would change the tackle and I would get rid of the kick. And I'd probably drop the bench to get the apple and drop the bench, get the apple, and use the spare 20k to get the fort catcher. There you go. Easy. Good evening. How are we doing? But other than that, we're calling it, yeah. Other than those like 5 changes, prank, it's basically what I would do, yeah. Double guard Zons, glorious. Block wrestle, block thrower, double block linos. No apple. I don't like the no apple. Bit of a, well, perfectly, maybe mind games. Perfect mind games here. In that your opponent looks at your roster and goes, oh fuck, they have 14 players, easy, okay, and then you know they never realize that you're missing number 6, so it's quite easy to actually like con your opponent there, so that's pretty good. Other than that, I think it's fine. Yeah, I quite like the 2 roster rerolls, Apple, leader thrower, just quietly, but who's to say what's good and bad? Typical Zon coach behavior. I mean, come on, you probably should have to bring Zons, right? Unless you're going for fun, but like anyone who's Jimmy Fantastic going there to try and win the tournament probably should have Amazons, maybe? Don't know. I'm looking forward to looking Chuck Dredd. I'm pretty sure Chuck Dredd was the guy who brought a passing Nurgle team last year. And, you know, unsurprisingly, I made a few comments about him bringing a passing Nurgle team. And he took great pleasure in coming up and telling me that it worked in one game. Which was kind of cool, you know, not gonna lie. I couldn't deny him how cool it was. Still suboptimal, mind, but yeah. So I was expecting, it looks okay. Damn. Damn, nothing too wacky here, you know. No diving catch werewolves or anything like that. Looks okay. Gone for the 2 werewolves, 2 ghoul build. Yeah. Right, like you only give up a reroll, don't you? You give up a reroll and you give up because he's stacking as well, isn't he? Yeah. I don't know. It's pretty close actually, isn't it? Between this and the other Necro tomb we just looked at. Like this still has the Blodge Wolf. It has the 4 guard. The wrestle is on a werewolf instead of on a ghoul. And you still have your bench, don't you? Like, it's not actually bad. It's not actually bad, in fairness. Moving on to some humans. Humans. I have to be careful to check inducements, you know. Surprisingly, I didn't go through all 220 rosters before the stream to check which ones had inducements and which didn't. So there's no inducements here. Yeah, I mean, I don't even like playing Zons. That's the problem. I played a game of Zons earlier today and I had a miserable time. I don't know how I'm going to manage like another 20 games over the next, you know, 3.5 months. Even more than 20 games, right, with practice and stuff. Oh, it's going to be miserable. The worst part is I was a captain. I could have just not taken Zons. I mean, I can still not take Zons. Right, what have we got here? Guard Ogre, which is fine. Kick Human Lineman. Interesting. Double Wrestle Catchers, fine. Leader Thrower, cool. Double Tackle Blitzers, double Guard Blitzers. Leader Thrower, There's also 2 SPP left here, right? So that's another... This is 1 skill short. Right? So there's another skill to come in here somewhere. I don't know why we've done this. Surely you get 3rd guard and then tackle mighty blow, right? 3rd guard, tackle mighty blow. But yeah, if they're watching this, you know, maybe get on to Jock about putting in that extra skill. We have some Norse. There was no flings on this team either, was there? No flings is kind of sad. I like a cheeky fling. Norse. No inducements. 3 rerolls and an Apo. Glorious. No Yeti. Looking pretty strong. Don't tell herself. I know. She'd be quite upset if I told her that, actually. Guard Elves. Tackle, mighty blow. Another kick. Do we have... Okay, it's not a full kick squad, but it's 50% kick anyway. I mean, I have often wondered, like, genuinely, I have often wondered what to put on a Norse lineman. And more often than not, I go for a sure hands. Which, you know, is insane as well. But there are a couple of games where it's handy. Like a tackle, sure hands, DP. Quite like. The rest is fine. Yeah, the dodge instead of like a wrestle or something. Terrible ordering, honestly. Don't know what happened. Don't know what happened here. And Zons even. Double wrestle blitzers, rookie thrower, double guard, triple block linos. Only 12 player. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't like the 12. I think if you're taking the thrower, you skill her, right? If you're taking the thrower, you give her block or you give her guard. Fucking leader. But no kick, so just 50%. We've seen... So we've looked at, what, 8 rosters and 3 of them had kick. Which is quite very high proportion so far, even. That was Team Arcadius. Arcadius Gaming, by the way. Bree BBE's Chip Stealers. Are just Bree Chip Stealers. So we've got Coach Kev on Necro, Salty Sea Wench on Chorse, Insidious on Renegades, and Puckster on OWA. Tier 3, Tier 4, Tier 5, Tier 4. Interesting. Sure Hands Ghoul. Straight off the bat. Your Wolf stack with its block tackle. Right, so it's a Necro team. It's a Necro team with all the positionals. Still got its 4 guard. It's got a block wolf, which is fine. The block tackle is interesting. And the sure hands is fine. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Another kick! And a Borak! Oh my god. And a sure hands bull centaur. Wow. There was a lot to take in. No, I'm okay, thanks. Oh, just leave it on the counter. Thanks. Sorry. Yeah, so the Borak Chorfs. I mean, I've looked at Borak for a good few rosters. I don't know if Chorfs is the one. I mean, you've got 13 players, so 12 on Borak. And another kick, which is mental. Our kick percentage is like 4 out of 10 right now. It's like 40%. 4 guard is fine. Obviously, you can't take your block on your bulls. So wrestle. I really liked the ones yesterday, actually. Like the frenzy tackle. What else do we have? We had like a frenzy, and we had a frenzy tackle. Did we have like a mighty blow tackle or something? But I kind of understand it. Like, you have this guy who can chase things down. You have Borak who can do your blitzing. You have the guys to support. I'm not sure about that kick, honestly. And then, I mean, this is a bit better because you have 1 reroll and Borak's half a reroll. Like, yeah. It's interesting. Interesting. Okay. And then we move on to some Renegades. Double stack Renegades. Double stack Renegades, but not on the big guys. Oh, it is a Rackle Rat, though, and a Blodge Elf. That's pretty cool. I think the block is wasted on the Orc, though. I probably would give the block to just another Lino. Potentially there. The 2-heads Goblin is fine, I think. Between the Goblin and like, so I mean the Goblin and the Dark Elf and the Rackle, like you've quite a big threat, actually, as well as your opponent dealing with the 3 big guys. And it is 3 rerolls and a mascot. The 3 rerolls and a mascot. Three rerolls and a mascot. Which basically means... Oh no, it's not quite. No, okay. I was gonna say you basically could have just turned your troll into a Minotaur, but you're like 5k short, aren't you? So it doesn't quite work. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I really like some of it. I like this. This is cool. And this is okay. This is fine. So I like some of it, but I don't like all of it, funnily enough. What if you did like 2 rerolls? 2 rerolls, get the Mino instead of the Troll, convert one of the Linos into a Thrower, and give up your block, and then you get your leader or something. Then you still get your 3 rerolls and all that good stuff. Don't know. Yeah, the lack of sneaky git. I don't hate it. Like, it's fine. Like, the 2-heads Goblin can do quite a bit of work, in fairness. But, yeah. Could have turned the Roger into a Mino as well. Yeah, a couple of options there. Right, OWA with Grombundal. Shocking sense of ordering. Not even sure there was an attempt, to be quite honest with you. I mean, there actually might have been an attempt to order it so bad. Like, it actually probably took a bit of effort to get it this bad, when you think about it, looking at it. So we have a Pro Tree, Grombundal. I hate the Juggernaut Troll Slayer. Which I didn't think I was going to say that, but apparently I really don't like it. And it's 1 reroll. We've 40k left over. We have a leader, so it's fine. This just seems like... What's the word? It feels like... It's missing a lot, isn't it? It's missing a lot. Like, you're giving up so much to get Grombundal. When, like, you could have Guard, Mighty Blow. it's just missing a lot. Like, I get Grombonel can just give him Mighty Blow, can just give these Mighty Blow, like, whatever. I don't know. Grombonel he's good. He's good. He's not OP. That's the difference, though. Like, he can be handy, but he's not over the top. Drunken Masters, then, who've gone for Tomb Kings, Necro, Khorne, and High Elves. I don't know. I think he's good, Jim. I do quite like Grombonel. But I think there's a time and a place to take him. And a lot of the times I look at Rumbelow and I look at Grombonel. I think Grombonel kind of fits into the category. Like, he kind of fits into that ballpark of, like, Zug, Carla, Grombonel. Like, they're okay, but they don't set the world alight most of the time. Which is fine, you know. Like, they might even be Dimmy G approved. Like, they might be okay. Like, they're a bit of fun, but they're not terrible. So Tomb Kings, Bob 2 base. Cheney Tomb Kings. Okay. You see, this doesn't feel like they've given up too much, right? Compared to the OWA team we just looked at. Because obviously they haven't used the secondary as well. But this still feels like, oh, we get a really good star player. And we have nearly all the skills we want. Like, realistically, all you're missing is... Like, you've traded your second thrower for Cheney. And you've given up a skill on one of your blitzers, but you get Cheney. It's pretty damn good. Now, it is only one reroll and the leader. So you kind of have to protect him and Cheney. But I don't know, it's pretty cool. It's an okay roster. Some Necro. Another kick. Another Cheney. Oh my god, it has 3 werewolves. Jock messaged me last night, by the way, and he was like, so, he was like, there's a roster that has 3 werewolves and no flesh golems. And I was like, that's not possible, that's illegal. Like, in my own head, I was like, you can't get 3 werewolves, Jock, what are you on about? Like... I just completely ignored the fact that, you know, Cheney. Because how are you fitting Cheney into a Necro team? It is very interesting. They've still got the 2 rerolls. So 2 rerolls. Cheney, 2 other werewolves, 2 guard wolves, a sure hands, and a kick. And no fleshies, obviously. I mean, it's not what I'd have done. But there's going to be like 2 games this, like, at the weekend where this team is going to be really, really fun. And then the other 4 games, you're probably going to wish you had a normal Necro team. But I'm happy to be proved wrong. Ardbeg, a very Irish sounding name. But you know, big Union Jack, so maybe not. Misclicked block? That's a shame. It's a shame we've misclicked block there. It was going to be really good. Only 2 Khorne Gorers. So we've got the ball carrying guy. And it's really interesting. Oh yeah, okay. So we have the 4th block. I was gonna say it's really interesting we haven't gone block, but I feel in this scenario it's better to just go Juggernaut, right? And I also would like more Khorne. So I don't think you can afford to go up to 3 rerolls with Khorne a lot at a time. But yeah. Yeah. Sorry, just had to do a bit of adminning there. There was just some terrible slander in the chat. Yeah. Sorry about that. Can't have stuff like that running around my chat. And if you didn't see it, well, you know, you're better off. Another kick! Oh my god, what's going on? We've also got an accurate running past thrower. Have I... How many kick have we had? I think we need a kick counter. We're on like 6 out of 16, is it? Rough count? Right, sorry, I haven't even taken this into account yet. So we've 3 rerolls and 4 assistant coaches. Okay. We've 3 rerolls, 4 assistant coaches, and only 11 players with no Apo. I mean, that's just wrong. And we've given up cash to get an extra skill. And we've decided with that extra skill, we want kick. And our accurate running pass stack. Okay. That's interesting. So Nash, oh my god. Nash, smashed, and lashed. We've gone for Zons with 3 rerolls and an Apo, 13 girls, block wrestle, block, guard. Yep, it's Zons. A dodge Khorne. Oh my god. So 2 rerolls, no Apo, and no bench. Okay. Block spawn. Good. I'm gonna have to look down here to see what's, because I can't read this. So we have 4 Khorne. So we have a sure hands, a 2 heads, a dodge, and a rookie. Okay. And then we have the 3 block seekers and guard seeker, which is fine. And 2 rookie. What happened? Okay, so because they've gone for the 4 Khorne, so you go 3 Khorne. 3 Khorne, I think, is the build, isn't it? I think you go 3 Khorne, and then that can get you like the bench or the Apo, whichever one you prefer. And then you don't take dodge. Like, if you're going to take, like, I've quite often used a secondary on a Khorne with Khorne, but it's never been dodge. I've often taken leader. I quite like taking leader, actually. But I just don't get what's going on. Like, you have the sure hands to carry the ball, obviously, and then you have your 4 seekers who are doing their job. Then the dodge and the 2 heads are to try and, like, run around on defense to sack. But if they're running around on defense to sack, then you're not blitzing with your spawn. Right. Rats. 12 rats, 2 rerolls, and a coach. For the block roger, block or guard tackle blitzers. Gone to 4 gutters. Block sides, wrestle, sure hands. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's cool. Another kick. Oh my god. Another kick. Another kick. You could have had a dodge runner. You could have had the BB jog special and a dodge runner. Yeah, I don't think I need to say much more. It's fine. No, you couldn't. That's true. You couldn't have a dodge runner because you have 4 dodge already. Good. Well done. If Keith says kick, drink, yeah. Good spot, Tulian. Good spot. Couldn't actually have had a dodge runner. You could have taken a leader runner though. Wow. Diva Dicers. So we have more Tomb Kings. Okay. Zons, dwarves, humans. Yeah, I feel like this actually isn't too far off the right racial mix-up. Maybe Tomb Kings are a bit rogue, but it's quite sexy actually, isn't it? That's quite a sexy Tomb King roster. Get your tackle mighty, another mighty, and a block and a leader. It is a shame about the spare 30k left over, isn't it? But it's quite nice. This is quite nice, isn't it? You know, you've still got your 2 Fowlers, basically. And you've your leader. It's actually a really nice roster. Ordered correctly. Man. I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love. What a lovely roster. Double throwers on build. Interesting. I mean, other than that, it's fine, isn't it? Like, you still get your 13 players. What's different about this one? How are you... Oh, yeah. So they haven't gone for the extra cash, right? So they've put the 30k into this. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, lovely. 4 mighty blow, 4 and 4 dwarves. We're gonna see a good few of them, aren't we? Little fucking little pests. You just swapped a guard and a mighty blow. You just swapped a guard and the mighty blow. You'd have put the mighty blow on a tomb guardian and a guard on the blitzer. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can see it. 3 rerolls, coach. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, isn't it? I still think I prefer the 4 guard, 3 mighty blow and a leader. Leader / wrestle, you know, whichever you float your boat. But yeah, I think it's fine, isn't it? Some humans. Must have had a stroke ordering this one. Not as bad as one of the other ones we saw. But cheeky blitzer slipped out. Sidestep catcher, interesting. And the double mighty blow, rather than going for the 4 guard and the tackle mighty, is about all we have to say here, isn't it? We've kind of seen the rest before. 4 rerolls is a lot, isn't it? Like, you get your 4 rerolls and your apple. Humans do get a good old pack. Good old pack. Back on men's, yeah. Hello, El Spoonio. How are we? And Fake Mustache dropped a follow earlier on. There were so many people who like followed from the end of like the last stream to the start of this stream. And you know, thanks everyone for doing that. It's really good. Jock absolutely, you know, smashed the advertisement of my channel. Which is pretty cool. Oh brothers, where art Pow? Ah yeah, the Sheffield lad. I was gonna say I've definitely met and spoke to Chris Black a few times, haven't I? Should be down again in October, is it? I actually put in my roster today. Don't know if you saw. I have a channel. You wouldn't know. I don't advertise it outside of my own Discord, but apparently everyone in Blood Bowl now might know that I have a channel thanks to Jock. Like, it was like yesterday, like 5 minutes before I was going live, my Discord just went like bam, there's like 10 notifications. I was like, oh my god, I've half of these like muted. I do have a Discord, yeah. I don't know if these things work anymore. Probably not. Good. Do you remember all these things used to work before? It was amazing. And then they stopped working. There you go. There's a link to my Discord. I've most of them muted, yeah, but some of them, the everyone's get through the notifications. What are we on? Orcs. Lovely. Sorry, I'm just having a look to see what's different. So 3-year-olds and 2 coaches, which is fine. Gone for the 4 guard and put them all on the big uns. So we have 4 guard big uns. Elliot would be happy. And the sure hands blitzer, I've seen that about a bit. Tackle blitzer and 2 mighty blow blitzers. Yeah. Sure, how bad? Sure, how bad? More rats. Double tackle blitzers. Interesting. No thrower. Okay. I wonder. Is no thrower? No, I think you have to have a thrower, right? 2 rerolls and an apple. Double tackle just seems a bit much. And you swap the 4th gutter runner for the thrower on this build, I think, and then have a rookie blitzer. Give him leader. Give the thrower leader. And take a cheeky guard, maybe? Or not, I think it's fine. Undead. How don't we have... Oh, we've just gone vanilla with 3 rerolls. Okay. I was gonna say, like, how don't we have the 3rd ghoul skilled, but we've leveled all these, so I guess that's fine. Be quite tempted to have one of these as a wrestle, but sure, look, 'tis what it is. Four coaches, 3 gutter runners. Yeah. Garrett Biggins. Oh, lizards! Wow. Sorry. I forgot to be like, I was just looking at it, I was like, oh, it's lizards. And then my brain kicked into gear while I was drinking my tea. It was like, whoa, that's actually surprising. That's actually surprising that there's some lizards. Two mighty blow. Okay. Interesting. Jock was saying something about lizards being solved yesterday, wasn't he? And I'll have to, confess, I can't remember what he said, but I'm sure it was really insightful. Look, at least it's not a Kicksaurus, so that's pretty good. I mean, listen, we're not fully the way through it. There could be a Kicksaurus in here. I don't know. We haven't seen it yet. Oh. Hello? Great, you can't hear me. I muted myself, and I didn't actually mute myself, and then went to mute myself, or unmute myself. I had muted myself. But you can hear me now. Skink leader, 2-year-olds. Yeah, I think that's what Jock was saying. 4 block, 1 tackle, leader, 3-year-old Apple. Yeah, Badger, I think that's what he was saying, alright. It is interesting, isn't it? I mean, to be fair, Night Sword is very, very good at Blood Bowl, so... He's also like 14. But yeah. It's interesting. The Northern Irish guys, Padster is running Nurgle. He's been in the mood for some Nurgle recently, hasn't Padster? Yeah, he is. He is Badgie. Yeah, he's very good. I was gonna say, I'm sure he's given Team Ireland a run last year, but like he's definitely given like some very good coaches. He's beaten some very good coaches at Eurobowl and stuff, hasn't he? I'm not gonna go into it now, but yeah, he's very impressive. So no spawns, so the 4 bloaters and the 4 pestigors and the 2 rerolls. So we have a block sure hand and a block extra arms. And then double wrestle. It's an interesting one, definitely. I mean, it's Nurgle at the end of the day, isn't it? So they're just not amazing, but like they get all the skills in this rule set, and if they're piloted by a good coach, then they can definitely do a job. And the no spawn removes like the liability factor, so it is interesting. Just wondering whether I'd rather like mobile guard, like maybe 2 of these, like a wrestle here, 2 guard here, block here or something. I don't know. We have Gary, who I'm not allowed to slander apparently. So, you did the best with what you could, having picked Dark Elves. having decided you were playing Dark Elves, you did the best you could. There you go. Stand firm, Troll Slayer. I mean, it's better than the Juggernaut. Barely know her. Okay, so you can have a mascot in this rule set. Okay. Then whoever had the 3 assistant coaches or the 4 whatever should definitely have taken a mascot. I didn't say it at the time because I couldn't remember whether or not mascots were allowed in this rule set. Because it really pisses me off, all the rule sets that don't have mascots now that I'm used to having a mascot. So yeah. anyone I went and I was like, oh, they have 3 assistant coaches. Just knowing the back of my head, I just went, could they not have taken a mascot? I mean, it's pretty close to perfect, this build, isn't it? Pretty close. I'm not convinced on the stand firm. Like, yeah, Frenzy, stand firm, has its uses, sure. But anyway, I don't need to say more than that, do I? What has gone on here then? We've taken the troll. See, I feel like if you've taken the troll, you have to take a goblin, right? I feel you have to. Like, this lineman, it's only 11 players as well. Because, yeah. We've a dodge, Mr. Troll. Sorry. I was too focused on the whole, oh, troll and no goblin, that I just missed Mr. Troll doesn't have, that Mr. Troll has dodge. Okay. Yeah. Okay, right. I'm gonna move on. Mr. Troll has dodge. And there was a Khorne with dodge. And all the kick. What's going on? Honestly. Sean said he was going to have a real treat for me in his names. Yeah, that roster kind of makes me sad as well, actually. Like, orcs necessarily aren't the pick anyway in this rule set. Like, we've seen quite a lot of people fancying playing like chosen or, you know, whatever instead of orcs, which is fine, because, you know, you can't have your 4 block big uns or your 4 block big uns and your 2 or 3 guard or whatever. So it is quite sad, but there are still better ways of making it, I feel. But, so anyway, let's see what Sean has in store. Something about player names. 4 and 4 in the rosters. Only a nerd would read every single roster and then review them. I feel extremely called out right now. Well played, Sean. Amazing. So good. It's a dwarf roster, you know. It's pretty good, isn't it? I got, didn't I? Who could he be talking about? Who could he be talking about? I don't know. So many people go through all these rosters. It could be anyone, actually. Another kick. But it's okay, it's on vamps. It's acceptable. You know, you could kick the ball to your opponent at least 4 times as vamps. So 13 players, 4 rerolls, 5 vampires. I do keep weighing up whether or not you go 3 rerolls or 4 rerolls. But you can kind of just get the 4th reroll anyway through turning this into leader, can't you? And I feel that's better. But you know, each their own. They're quite dicey. So oh wait. Hold on. The reason for Spooner's, which is the dwarf coach's name, the reason for Spooner's high blood pressure, 5+ pass, let's go! Oh my god, is this like the full customized team names? That would be epic. Yeah, team names are great. I can only imagine it's because me and Sean are good friends. Okay, yeah, I think 6 vamps myself. Oh, not calling me out, but we have Big Bertie. They're all Berties. Amazing. Yeah, 4 block and 2 guard lizards. It's not quite as quick as the six block lizards from previous years, but it's still okay, isn't it? Oh, the order incorrect, but the names giving me a message would be absolute conniptions. Like, oh, it would do my head in, because you know how long I would spend trying to figure it out as well. Hello, Phil B. How are we getting on? What's this? Tree Gutter Runner build. Tree Gutter Runner build. Yep, it's fine, isn't it? It's fine. Cool. That was good. Got a good kick out of the 2 of those. Like, I knew Spooner's ones were there. I didn't know what the names were. But I knew they were there. I wasn't expecting this one at all, which was great. Love that. Forge Breakers Team Pink. Nice. We're running Undead, Chorfs, Zons, and Flings. So is it our first stunty team, is it? I don't think we've had stunty team before. We have an undead team with 4 ghouls. Yeah, double block, double wrestle, guard tackle, rookie mummies. 'Tis fine. 'Tis grand. Some chorfs. Double claws? Double claws. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. This is interesting. And it's 4 rerolls because it's only 11 players and you have 30k left over. So that could have been a coach. A mascot, even. I feel 4 rerolls is too many anyway. Like, you definitely want to drop one of those rerolls. Get yourself a bench. And then whatever else. Some coaches or something. He hopes he plays the other Chorfs all weekend. Yeah. But the claws don't do anything against the Chorfs anyway. I think, is it the 2 not left over because of the claws? No? Or because of the double stack? But I don't know. Maybe there is just another skill left. Half cooked, shall we say. Tackles on. Oh, we had this last year, didn't we? We had like a tackle Zonbitzer, and we also had like a tackle werewolf. It's coming back to me now. Like Meatloaf said, it's all coming back to me now. But why? I mean, if you really wanted a tackle, you know, if you really wanted a tackle, you could have put it down here. You know, one of these girls, and then this could have been a wrestle or something, maybe. Right. First, Jesus Christ. As I was going to say, the first Halfling roster, or the first stunty roster, and it's starting off with an absolute banger in a sprint sure feet tree. We've taken 3 secondaries and 2 star players on this roster. And we could have picked a lot of skills. A lot of really good skills. But we've gone for a sprint sure feet tree. It has 4 rerolls and a leader as well. And a chef and a keg. And it has Rodney and Puggy. I mean, this roster is going to either do really, really well, or it's going to be terrible. And I genuinely don't know which one it is, which is kind of scary, actually. But, it's kind of cool. Like, okay, block guard is cool. I don't get the sprint sure feet at all. It could have been another block guard. It could have been block pro. Could have been block frenzy. But like we have 4 rerolls and a leader and a chef. I don't know. This actually could be quite fun. This tree, you know, notwithstanding, but the rest of it could actually be incredibly fun. Actually, you know what? If that was block pro or another block guard or something, I'd be very much down for playing it. It has a chef as well, yeah. Mickey the drink, I mean, or Mikey the drink. Mickey the drink. There's a C in there. I think we all went to school with a Mickey the drink, didn't we? And 2 number 5s. I mean, honestly, I was so stunned at what else was going on in the team. I was just too distracted to even look at the numbers. It's okay. One of them is the Maltese team, isn't it? I don't know if there's 2 of them. So we've gone for Chorse, Skaven, Vamps, and Prelves. Right. Chaos Dwarf, unsurprisingly, on Chaos Dwarves. You know, genuinely, I looked at this and I was like, oh, wow. They've gone for the Tackle Mighty Blow Centaur and a Mighty Blow Centaur. I was like, that's really cool, actually. Because we've seen basically that roster in the bowl, and then like the 2 guard on the blockers, but that's not what we've done. I mean, we've also seen a Chorf roster that have had the 2 guard bull centaurs as well, and the sure hands. It's not actually too far off. Like, these are kind of swapped, but other than that, it's fine. It's interesting. I mean, I guess you're blitzing a block at least. Well, I mean, you're only movement 4, but yeah, they're problem pieces alone, and then these sticking with them, and then you've obviously this to move around, and then if all else fails, you've stab. But yeah, that's an interesting roster actually. And then we have some rats. So yeah, the 13 players and the 2 in the Apo with the leader and the 3 god runners. Only 1 leveled god runner and it's strip ball. Guess it's fine, isn't it? Ah, Hezzy Badger, yeah. That's pretty cool. It's a cool roster. Like, again, it's one of those where I can definitely see the logic behind it. So it always helps. There's a couple of rosters, right? I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what went through your head when you made this roster. Yeah, well, because they've given up, they've taken the extra cash, haven't they? So they've given up, like, a skill or 2. Like, yeah. So they can get the 13 players and the Apple. So like they have your standard like rat build, but they just don't have the extra 2 skills that you normally see on them in a traditional tournament. A Mighty Blow Vampire Blitzer. Okay. So 14 players, 3 rerolls, 6 vamps. Dodge Thrower. You don't see a Dodge Thrower very often, do you? I mean, you don't really see a Mighty Blow Blitzer. But yeah, other than that, the vamp team, isn't it? And then some pro elves. So we have 2 rerolls. Wow, we've 13 players. The hell? So 2 rerolls and an Apo, 2 bench. We have a dodge tackle blitzer, a diving tackle dodge blitzer. So that's fine. Oh, we only have the 2 catchers. Okay, so we've given up a catcher. And we've taken a thrower as well. Oh, 2 throwers with dump off. We have a thrower with dump off. I mean, sure. I mean, it works better on a pro elf thrower than it does on a dark elf runner, because you passing is better and your catchers actually have like catch and nerves of steel in theory. But don't know if I'd go dump off. Dodge maybe? Dodge maybe. Dump off probably not. So awesome party people. I've gone for Norse, Skaven, Orcs, and Vampires. Valen on Vampires. Gonna be interesting. Norse first. So dodge wrestle Valks is fine. Brawler Ulfwarners. Brawler Ulfwarners is just wrong, right? You can't take block, but you can take guard. I mean, the rest is fine, but yeah, interesting. Rats with a block roger and no thrower, just fine. Tackle mighty, double wrestle, block. This is grand. Some orcs with no troll, it's fine. Double mighty blow, frenzy and tackle, and 4 guard. Pretty solid, isn't it? Norse don't need guard. No, Norse are very good at fighting. Norse definitely don't get out strength ever, actually, now that you mention it. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, your elves are gonna do some amount of blitzing, and you can't use the 1 skill you've given. Like, I don't know, maybe Juggernaut would actually be better. In fact, I'm sure Juggernaut would actually be just better on the Ulfwarners. Right? Because you have Juggernaut and Frenzy. But who's to say? Vampires with 5 vamps. We're running 1 thrower and 2 blitzers, which I feel is incorrect also, actually. But you do get your 4, I mean, you have 5 rerolls. with this one. Well, 4 in the leader. And some people do prefer the 5 vamps over the 6 vamps. I don't know if I've seen a 5 vamp build that doesn't have both throwers and both runners though. Like 1 blitzer I understand, but taking 2 blitzers and 1 thrower and then giving both blitzers block seems wrong as well, actually. But who's to say what's good and bad, right and wrong? Yeah, very suboptimal. Thanks, Kellan. Priest Pack Plus. Khorne, Humans, Renegades, and Underworld. Oh, interested to see what the Underworld build is. It has a jump up blood spawn. And a kick. It is a kick as well. Oh my god. I mean, in fairness, it's got 3 rerolls, and how? Oh, it doesn't have any Khorne guards. Oh my god. Wow, 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 wow. So, no Khorne guards is bad. The kick, also bad. The extra arms 2 heads is actually quite fine, and your 4 block seekers is fine. But jump up Bloodspawn tells me your Bloodspawn's getting hit a bit and is going on the ground a lot, which I mean, this could have been guard and this could have been block. But anyway, Zog Humans. So Zug Humans is very much like, okay, so humans have a fantastic pack that get everything they want, and I would just not like that now. I would just like to actually pay like an extra 70k for the ogre I was going to get anyway, and then give up stuff everywhere else in the team too. Renegades. I quite like the horns 2 heads goblin actually. Yeah, this, you know what, this is actually a pretty solid renegade roster. Quite like this. Get your double block, your blodge, your horns 2 heads, you get your leader. It probably is a reroll too much actually, if anything. So probably sack off one of your rostered rerolls. Get yourself an app or another bench. Other than that, you're pretty good, honestly. Pretty solid. Underworld, Ripper Underworld. Cool. Ripper Underworld with your block 2 heads gutter runner, leader thrower, Jugs Rat Ogre, and then the rest is fine. The rest are all rookie, right? You still got your Blitzer, got your 3 rats, 4 Snotlings, and 2 goblins, which is 2 rerolls and 2 coaches. It's 14 players. I wouldn't. Yeah, I guess it's fine, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Lovely. Not just American sick. I had a terrible time pronouncing it last year before everyone told me I was an idiot and it's pronounced Loughborough and not Loughborough. That was wild. That was a wild set of rosters. Is it not sidestep and sprint? Is it not sidestep slash sprint and two heads? It can be. I don't know. Block two heads is pretty good. Kind of gives you some other options, but yeah. Ugh. What are we on? Southwest Scrumpers, right? Cool. So, some Zons. Keg. Keg over extra bench. Keg over apple. It's close to being perfect. We've stacked on the ghoul. A block sure hands ghoul, actually. Interesting. We don't have the 4 guard. We only have 2 guard. 2 guard Necro is quite sad. And we've gone double wrestle werewolves. Not what I'd have done. So we have a troll and we have a goblin. In fact, we have 2 goblins. And we have a sneaky get and a leader. 2 mighty blow plus the troll. And again, only 2 guard. Interesting. Could have been more? Could have been more guard on both of these teams, actually. Like, the Zons have the same amount of guard as the Necro and the Orcs, which is funny enough. And what do we got here? Lovely. The 5 vamp build, which is fine, isn't it? Not really much more to say on that one. This could maybe be wrestle. Block's fine. Tackle big one is a choice. It is a choice, yeah. It is a choice. Where are we? We're actually making some decent progress here. Not too bad. Oh, we've Nash, Bash, and Dash this time. We had one of them one of the other ones earlier on that really killed me. So some Necro, some Chaos, some Renegades, and some Vamps. Right, Necro, what are we looking at? 4 guard. Nice. A block dodge werewolf. Another block sure hands ghoul, actually. Yeah. I mean, obviously it couldn't be block. So maybe dodge is okay. Maybe wrestle. But then what you put on this guy, I mean, he could just be wrestle again, couldn't he? You could have a block and a wrestle there. Some chaos. Block ogre. 2 guard blockers. 2 block blockers. A block sure hands. So there's the ball carrier. Wrestle tackle, which is a sacker. And then a wrestler, who's the backup. So 2 rerolls. 2 rerolls and 12 players. Oh, and the mascot. Okay. I was gonna say, like, this seemed a bit light, the 30k. The other ones, like, Dave's one, for example, doesn't have the training camp, does he? So he gets like the 3 rerolls and like the 12 men's because he has 1 less skill, which is interesting. Do I have 2 Black Orc teams? I do actually. I do have 2 Black Orc teams. Yeah, I love them so much. Yeah. Right, some more Renegades. A block tackle. I feel the tackle would be better on the Skaven, right? Another 2 heads. It's fine. You're taking the chore, but you haven't given it a skill. But you've already got the 3 rerolls. So I guess it's fine. Like well, I mean, it doesn't fit, does it? I was going to say it fits, but it doesn't. So you could have given yourself like 30k to give yourself the... Like if you traded him down to a lino, you get yourself 30k to get a mascot or something, but... Pass or safe pair of hands might come in handy. Don't know. 5 reroll out the gate with vamps. It's only 12 men. Ooh, it's a bit light. And a tackle blitzer blitzer as well. Bit light, I think. In fairness, we're able to make a bit of time now because we've kind of just seen all the rosters before, haven't we? What's actually going to slow me down is this scrolling down every time. So we just... No. Have we looked at these? This is one I just looked at, isn't it? Did I look at this Orc team? Yeah, I did. Okay, I did. We were further down than this. Oh my god. We've completely lost it. We've seen them, definitely. Definitely seen them. I haven't looked at this one. I must have skipped over this one, right? Okay, I did skip past. Okay, good. I was like, how did I get past here? Just so happened that the last one finished on vampires. Leader thrower, grand, double block blitzers. I'm pretty sure this is exactly what I'm taking into the home nations. No, it's not. I have a block here, don't I? Don't be silly. Yeah, it's ons. It's fine. 4 and 4 dwarves. Pretty solid. No issues. Ordering could have been tighter. Well, actually, there's a logic to it. It's fine. Necro, double block werewolves, 4 guard. Wrestle sure hands. Skill left over. Is there a skill left over? There isn't, is there? That's really confusing. But there isn't a skill left over. But it looks fine. Oh, they're gonna stack. Ah, yeah. Humans. How have we... Oh, because we've gone... Yeah, we've gone for the fling, haven't we? Cool. So we have 3 guard, a tackle, and a mighty blow. And a wrestle lino. And a sneaky get. I don't know. I'm not a lover of the sneaky get, honestly. I feel... I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit biased. But I feel the one where you like stack the tackle mighty blow. And then you get your 4 guard. And then you can get like a wrestler or a leader or something. I feel that's the way to go with humans this year. But... You know, obviously some people look and pick apart rosters quite a bit more than others, don't they? So we've done the Gobblers, we've done Bash and Dash, we're doing Clone Tour now. Team Ocean Gate Rises. What the fuck? Sorry, getting ahead of myself. Hello, Jock. No, I started at 9 o'clock. Yeah, it's finished. I'm just sitting here running a rerun at this stage. Only one catcher, was it? No, there was 2 catchers on that human team. I'm not going back to prove it, but there was. I have to do it now. I have to prove that there was 2 catchers on that human team. And there was a fling. Where were we? Two catchers. And a fling. Which is why I'm kind of like, it could be better, right? I feel that's not an understatement. This roster just could have been more. Anyway, now that I've proven that I was right, time to move on. Where were we? Just above this one. Chorfling, excellent. You blame my scrolling? That's fair. Listen, it's not my scrolling that's the problem here. It's the person who put the fling and the other catcher at the bottom of the roster. It makes no sense, right? Order your rosters properly, people. It's both. It's not. My scrolling is just fine. Although, admittedly, what he see might actually be slightly more zoomed in than what I see. So it might not be 100%. Anything to say here? Not really. It's the Necro build with all the positionals and the foreguard and the double block and the rest of the sure hands. It's fine. Orcs. 3 guard big uns. So then they still have the mobile guard. Frenzy, mighty, double frenzy. Wow, double frenzy. Who's oh, okay. Leader Shore. I was like, who's carrying the ball here? Who's carrying the ball? It's fine. Oh, you're getting motion sickness. I'm sorry. One of everything there, please, Jeff. Hi, Elves. How are you getting on? 3 rerolls. 12 players. So double stack, blodge and a rodge, and another block. I was gonna say I probably would have liked to, dodge there actually, but you literally can't take it. So yeah, that's fine. How many rerolls? 3. Could potentially. That's fine. Whatever. It's not that deep. Ooh, some slan. Nice. 4 catcher slan. So 4 catchers and a crocs. It's a slan build, isn't it? You know, 4 rerolls. Apo. You got your guard. You got your 3 dodge. Wrestle, strip, block. They kind of make themselves. Lovely. Lovely. Claw on tour. I'm not sure they had much claw actually, did they? Like 2? Two sets of claw? Not very many claws on tours, is there? Right. Team Ocean Gate rises. It's very funny. I recently just finished watching that documentary that came out like last week on Netflix about Ocean Gate. It was quite good actually. Very good documentary. Oh, you won the wooden spoon, so it's only ways up. I get you. But Badgie, the Ocean Gate didn't rise, did it? It literally imploded. So maybe not the greatest inspiration. But who knows? You could call yourself, you know what? Next year, hot air balloon. That's what you should call yourselves, the hot air balloon. Because you can rise and then you can implode. Wow, you've a tackle line woman. What went through your head? You looked at all your options. You were like, could take block here. Could take wrestle here. But you know what I really want? I really want to tackle. Other than that, you're fine. Or you could listen to like some S Club 7, right? You could do some like Reach for the Stars. So Fungus Nobbler Goblin roster. I mean, this roster will be really fun for the first 2 turns. First 2 or 3 turns, this roster is going to be really fun. And then after that, you just have a shit goblin team. It's 1 reroll. 1 reroll, 2 bribes, and a mascot. Like... I mean, I don't think I need to say anymore, really, do I? I've said enough. Have I? Have I said enough? If I had to be picky, you know, this could be something that's not sprint. There we go. Wow, double block mummies. I don't like it. A strip ball blitzer and 2 stand firm troll slayers. It's not what I'd have picked. That's all I can see. That's all I can say about pretty much most of those rosters. No, in fairness to Badgie now, he was only 1 skill away from being right. The other 3 though, sure, who knows? Same reaction you had? Okay, that's fine. At least I'm in good company. At least I'm in good company. The Hackflem Globetrotters team red. Whoa. Yep. Lovely. Lovely little vamp roster there. Fantastic. Oh, lovely. Amazing. Some glorious pro elves. Love the wrestle strip. Does have the 4. Does have the 4 catchers. But it does fit, so it's fine. Yeah, I think that's okay, isn't it? Yeah. El Spunio. Guard, block, leader, wrestle, block. Gorgeous. A rookie werewolf. It's fine. I think I'd rather the block here and a rookie ghoul, personally. But other than that, yeah, fine. Not bad, not bad. Can't really say too much more than that, can we? Awesome party people, new and improved. Thanks, Jim. Jim doesn't want to be mean on YouTube. That's lovely of him. Ooh. So guard rotspawn, then double block bloaters, double guard bloaters, a block tackle, and a block frenzy pestigore, which gives the 2 rerolls. I mean, it's still Nurgle at the end of the day, isn't it? So it'll still be misery. But it'll be fine, won't it? It's okay. Ooh, some gnomes. Ooh, excited to see what they've done. Rumbalo and Grombendel. Lovely. Then your 2 guard, because you can only take 2 guard, because you already got these 2. Your 2 dodge, because you can only take 2 dodge because of the foxes. It's so sad building gnomes in this rule set. It's like all they want to do is either take loads of guard or take loads of dodge. And this rule set just means they can't do either. But, you know, Rumbalo and Grombendel will be quite fun. You still get 2 rerolls. You're going to suffer massively from lack of dodge and lack of agency in this roster. Particularly when a lot of the other rosters are so removal heavy. So I feel like these gnomes are just going to get banged out a lot. But it is kind of cool having Rumbalo and Grombendel. But it is just a bit sad. It's a bit like, for me, looking at a gnome roster like this, it's kind of sad. In the same way that when Jock looks at a Dark Elf roster, he's kind of sad. Because they can be so good. And they can get all the toys and have all the fun. But it's just not the rule set for them, is it? It's flings, but you're playing against dwarves every game. Yeah. You could have taken dodge and runner. I made that joke before you got here, and Julian just turned around and was like, he couldn't. He already had 4 dodge. And I was like, oh fuck. So OWA with a grab tree and a dodge blitzer. So I mean, we have 2 blodgers on this team, which is okay, isn't it? It's not as like removal heavy as some of the OWA teams could be, with a tackle mighty and a DP sneaky gate, or just a sneaky gate or something. But it's fine, like it's fine. You still get your 3 rerolls and your coach. It's okay. Some pro elves with kick. 2 blodge steppers. Another blodge. And a wrestle strip. And a leader thrower and a kick. Yeah. It's okay. I mean, you've 13 players, so you can ship a couple of losses here and there, can't you? I'd say no one will ever make that joke again. No, I'd say that's it now. We'll do one more. We'll call it a day after Indral Infidels. Because you know then it'll be time for bed blocks and beyond. Or maybe I should do the bed one. No, I'll just do one more. Right, Indral. So the final group of rosters we'll look at tonight. Blodge Werewolf and another dodge. Yeah. I mean, I get it. You know, you want a block ghoul, but like, you know, another block werewolf's kind of nice, isn't it? You know, just quietly. Some rats. It's a rat team. Yep. I mean, there's not much more to say about that. It's the rat team build, really, unless you want to go something mental like 2 throwers and 1 blitzer or something like that. It's perfectly fine. Banger removal humans with your tackle mighty and your sneaky gate and your couple of wrestles. You know, your spare mighty blow in case the mighty blow tackle gets occupied. 12 rats is sad, but they do have the Apo, which a lot of the 13 rat builds don't get. So yeah, it's fine. And then some Khorne. Man, we've seen a lot of Khorne, right? And we've seen a lot of fruity Khorne. So I'm excited. Like, will we see like the first what you'd expect? Well, no, we've seen one or two pretty standard Khorne builds, haven't we? But like some of the wildest builds we've seen so far have been Khorne. It doesn't have a spawn, so it is kind of fruity actually, yeah. And it has a claws and a tackles. Yeah, there's a bit of fruitiness in here. Khorne living up to the fruitiness. So what's that? That's 3 rerolls. I mean, it's interesting, right? Like, you've got 3 rerolls and you've got a bench. Like, you lose the spawn, who's kind of a liability anyway at the best of times, which is why giving him pro sort of makes sense. Giving him jump up doesn't. But, you know, whatever. It's interesting. I don't actually hate it that much. Well, I don't hate it at all, actually. Like, if you had to play Khorne in this rule set and not take the spawn, it's probably not far off this build. I mean, I'd probably go for a block Mighty Blow Seeker or something, to be honest. But it's pretty cool. You have your ball carrier and stuff. Yeah. Interesting. And sure, look, that's where we'll leave it for tonight. We went through a number of rosters there, number of teams. I don't know how many. But I feel like we might do it in 2 streams as opposed to 3, which is pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, I could definitely go on, but there's no point because I'm getting tireder. And I'm just sitting here like, oh, I hope there's some Amazons. I hope there's some dwarves. Hope I can just go, yep, it's Amazons, move on. So I think that's a pretty good place to call it. So thanks everyone for watching on YouTube. And part 2 of this will be out tomorrow, maybe, depending when you watch this. It'll be out soon. Bye now.